Alright, just got to the track. It's 11 o'clock and raining. I'm just gonna set up a little place to sleep and set my alarm to get started bright and early in the morning. Should have a couple rounds of practice, I think, at 8 o'clock, hopefully, and then we'll get to racing. Alright, teched in. Warmers are on. Get seated up. It is just about 8 o'clock, so I'll get going in like 20 minutes. Came in from practice 1. Pretty cool track. It's a very simple layout, but it's fast, flowy, and the pavement's pretty awesome. But it's a little too fast and flowy for my gearing, so I'm adding or dropping a tooth in the rear before I go out for practice 2. Practice 1. It was they're good 20-minute sessions, so I got some time in, but there's some wet spots throughout the track from the rain yesterday, so couldn't really go full pace. Hopefully some more guys get out there and start drying their race lineup. I didn't see anybody else, like maybe 1 or 2 other guys out there in that practice, so kind of sucks. Like, I had the track to myself, but that means I also didn't have like anybody I could follow to try to learn lines and things like that quickly, but that's all right. Hey, if there's nobody here to learn from, then there's less people here to beat me, so look at it like that. So just swap this sprocket over and we'll be good to go. Need to bump up the tire pressure a little bit. It didn't come up like I needed it to. Just came in from practice 2. That was a good session. Oh man, did the track wake up. Sun came out, track's got some temperature in it, all the water's going, and the grip was awesome. Like, that was, and so smooth, no bumps, so that was a fun session. I was able to get to a 1:18.9, so nothing to write home about, but feels pretty good. Definitely still want to drop like probably 3 seconds would be nice. But that's a tall ask to do in a day. But for only, you know, two sessions around the place, I'm happy with that, with the 18, high 18. So we'll see what we can get out of the GTU. Maybe bring it down to like a 16, high 16 would be cool, and then maybe another second tomorrow. We'll see. I think I am gonna have to drop another tooth on the rear, because now that the pace has picked up, some shift points are kind of like and I'm screaming the motor at the end of the straight pretty good too. So we're gonna drop another tooth in the rear and get ready for GTU. I'm gonna go watch this first race of the day. Is a makeup race from, I don't know, one of the regions. The races got rained out, so it looks like these are middleweight bikes, so we'll go watch them and see where he's going. Both of them looked like they apex kind of early, which after riding around here, it's definitely easy to do in this last corner, and I kept on trying to fight it. Like, when I was out on the practice sessions, I kept on telling myself, like, no, hold on, then tip in. But you hang out too wide and it's super bumpy out on the left of the track, so it's like a fine balance between getting in too early and avoiding the bumps. And I think the guys who ride this place a lot probably know where that spot is, and I just gotta find it. Well, unfortunately, it's a pretty light weekend. So there's 5 in my class, and they're combining us with GTL. So I'll go out race 2. Race 1's about to start. So we'll get out here in a minute. It'll be a big grid, but it's 2 classes, which are then broken into 2 classes. So, or 2 races, 2 classes each, experts and amateurs. So I think 5 experts for this next race. Not huge, but we should have some fun. Hopefully. Here we go. Just finished GTU, my only race for today, and was in a very, very lonesome second. But my lap timer wasn't picking up, so I have no idea what times I was running. All right, so got the race 1 timing issue somewhat figured out. So basically what happened was I'm number 116, and there's another 116 who's not in my class. He's not on a 600. Neither one of us got an X. They just missed it. It happens. It's a mistake. But because neither one of us got an X, when the computer sees 116 come across the line, I guess it doesn't matter that our names are different because both of our names were on there. But it just it would think that, okay, he did a 125, and then I would cross the line and say, oh, he just did a 118 or whatever. So that at least explains the timing issue. My transponder was working and everything, just the computer was confused. But he's not going to be in any more of my races this weekend, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. And yeah, tomorrow should be smooth sailing. So chilling out a little bit on Saturday. Just swapped my rear tire over. The rear wear looks great. Like, there is no wear. The track is so smooth. It actually cleaned my tire up. So we got a new one on there. But the front's got a little bit of wear that I'll give Eric a call, and or Joe to know, maybe at turn 1. He's the Bridgestone dealer. Obviously Eric at Velocity does suspension, so I'll talk to those guys, see what they think. Because if I can get the front to stop being a little bit jittery, we'll say, then maybe I can carry a little bit more corner speed, and that might help me get a decent drop in time tomorrow. So I'll talk to those guys, see what's going on, and maybe swap the front out, not for a new one, but for a cleaner used one. See how that goes. It's supposed to rain a good bit of tomorrow, so throwing some rain tires on, and it's starting to rain now while I put these on. So hopefully I can get them swapped. I already did the front. Hopefully I get this one swapped before it comes down too much. wet. It's gonna be wet tomorrow. All right, rain kind of slowed down a good bit, so it's still sprinkling, but that's all right. The sun's still out, so I'm getting in a little track ride on the mountain bike here, and this will be great because if we have a rain race tomorrow, I should be able to see where all the puddles are gonna be tonight. So, how do I switch this around? Nice little tree house up there. Looks like the neighbors put that in so they can watch turn one. Pretty sick. Uh-oh. Ruffians looking like they want to fight. Not backing down. Oh, scared. Scared. Running scared. They don't want none. Ooh. Gotta watch out for that in the morning. Best chance I was gonna have for a win, because for a middleweight superbike, just got in, finished third out of 3. There's 3 of us, and I had a good first lap, good second lap, and then started having problems with the rear, and after a couple turns I just knew. I was like, I didn't check the tire pressure, so I cruised around the rest of the race in last place, and come in, I got 55 pounds in the rear. Just stupid mistake, unfortunate, but lucky that it didn't cause a crash. So it is what it is. We got one more race today, the Azure race, so fix that problem and we'll see if I can drop some time. So. guys out there. It was a light grid, but there was some decent guys. And yeah, I got it clean. Led every lap. And I know they were catching up at the end, and maybe 2 more laps, somebody would have passed me, or maybe 1 more lap, but there was only 8, so I got it.